Hello, this is Left Turn Productions, and welcome to the BLPS, the BMRN LTP Pro Series, Season number 2, Race number 7 at Glenville Speedway, also known as the Fairgrounds. So we have 29 cars taking on the only dirt race that I'm doing this year, the only dirt race on the schedule, in fact. So let's get into your stories coming into this race. So here you have Timmy Hill. He is a new addition to the series. The sponsored account will be Vinny Schulz. And yeah, we'll see how good he can do out here today. And then you have a few drivers who are running different paint schemes than usual because I wanted this field to look as red, white, and blue as possible as I started making this race around July 4th. So you have William Byron with the Liberty University scheme. He's only running for this race. And also Martin Truex Jr., who has been running well lately, has been doing well this season. But he's going to be starting around mid-pack in this race. And then you can see a couple more of the new schemes. Denny Hamlin debuting a new paint scheme here today. This is the first time he's running this FedEx car. And there you can see Kevin Harvick, another contender for the championship, as well as Hamlin and Truex. And Brad Keselowski, who has had a pretty bad season, running a discount tire car for the only time this season. Finally, you got a couple more new paint schemes here. Bubba Wallace's U.S. Air Force car. Bubba is starting pretty high up in the field, as well as Kurt Busch in the number 1 McDonald's car. And finally, up front, you have Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch, two drivers who are hoping to rebound their pretty mediocre seasons, and Tyler Reddick, an upset here on the pole today. So let's get into your starting grid. Row 1 is Tyler Reddick and Jimmy Johnson. Row 2 is Kyle Busch and Christopher Bell. Row 3 is Eric Almirola and Bubba Wallace. Row 4 is Kurt Busch and Chase Elliott. And Row 5 is Clint Bowyer and Joey Logano. Row 6 is Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. Row 7 is Brad Keselowski and Alex Bowman. Row 8 is Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex Jr. Row 9 is William Byron and Chris Buescher. And Row 10 is Eric Jones and Ross Chastain. Row 11 is Cole Custer and Ryan Newman. Row 12 is Ryan Preece and Matt DiBenedetto. Row 13 is Michael McDowell and Ricky Stenhouse. Row 14 is Reed Sorensen and Timmy Hill. And rounding out the field is Corey LaJoie. So there will be 10 laps out here today as the field takes the green flag here. And it's going to be the 3 of Tyler Reddick that lead them off. The field flies by the start-finish line, which is actually in the right location this time. And going for the lead on the first lap is Kyle Busch, and he will lead that first lap over Tyler Reddick. So Kyle Busch from third position makes it all the way up to the lead, but Jimmy Johnson has a run coming off a 2. He might have something for Kyle Busch in here. He slides up the track. Really close at the line, but Jimmy Johnson led it, and now Kyle Busch is back up on the outside. Here on lap number 3, Eric Almirola into the picture, as well as Christopher Bell. Bell is really good on the dirt tracks as he has now climbed his way up to second as we go to lap number 4 now, already close to the halfway point in this race. Bell is right on Johnson's back bumper. As we look at the back of the field, we've got an incident. Corey LaJoie into the barrels, and we're going to have a caution, and Corey LaJoie is upside down. Look out, field. He slides down and will not be hit again. But Corey LaJoie with a massive wreck here in turn number 3 and 4, hitting the end of the barrels. Let's go look at the replay. So here is the replay. This happened at the back of the field. There you can see LaJoie in the middle of 3 wide up there on the left. Sorensen on the outside, Stenhouse on the inside. Stenhouse slides up the racetrack, turns Corey LaJoie, and LaJoie just slams into the barrels, climbs up on the wall, kind of like what Brian Ferris did in the York Legends race at Sunoco. And he almost got hit by Clint Bowyer there, but his car slid down towards the wall. One last look at this. Stenhouse on the inside. We saw Stenhouse slide up into the side of Corey LaJoie. You see Timmy Hill back there almost got involved in that. And the leaders are coming by. They're very lucky that they did not end up impacting Corey LaJoie. So Corey LaJoie going to be out of the race, and we're going to have a restart here on lap number 5. So coming to the restart, Bubba Wallace actually got up to second. But that was off camera as we were focused on the wreck as the green flag's back out here on lap number 5. Christopher Bell to Jimmy Johnson's quarter panel. Johnson has been the fastest car all day, looking to try and win out here today, but here comes the 78 of Bell on the inside, and Christopher Bell is going to take the lead now on lap number 6. And now Clint Boyer getting in the mix, and Bubba Wallace is back in it as well. Almirola lurks just outside the top 5. Or rather, just inside the top 5, as here comes Boyer underneath Bell now, and he's going to take the lead. Seems like the inside is the preferred line for sure, as we only have a few laps to go, and Bubba Wallace is now in the catbird seat. Can he upset and get a win here at Glenville? He's been running really well in this race, as we can see Ryan Blaney actually eking into the picture as well, and now we've got lap traffic that might be a factor. That's Timmy Hill in the 66 that might end up being a factor here with 3 laps to go. Bubba Wallace following in Clint Boyer's tire tracks as they approach the 66. The 66 looks like he's going to stay high and not be in the way, as well as the 13 of Reed Sorensen. 2 laps to go in this race. Can Clint Boyer go back-to-back on this channel, as now Christopher Bell challenging Bubba Wallace? But now Wallace has a run through turn 2. 2 is inside. Will he try to use the lap car as a pick? He sends it into turn 3. He sent it too much. He goes up the racetrack, and the white flag is out for Boyer. Clint Boyer looking to get 2 wins in a row. He won the Omaha 500 on this channel, and he is looking for redemption here from all those times that he lost the races. But he will win here today. Clint Boyer is going to win at the Fairgrounds. As you can see, the top 10 fly by here. So a good win for Clint Boyer. Let's look at the results. Clint Boyer wins the race. Christopher Bell second. Ryan Blaney somehow snuck into third. Bubba Wallace finishes 4th. Martin Truex Jr. somehow gets a top 5 despite being around 10th to 15th all day. Eric Almirola 6th, Kurt Busch 7th, Joey Logano with a nice run in 8th. That's back-to-back top 10s for that 22 team after a very rough start to the season. Jimmy Johnson in 9th, and Kevin Harvick rounds out the top 10. We have a lot of contenders in the points around the 10th through 12th position, as you see Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones, Ross Chastain, Cole Custer, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman. Not a very good day for Hendrick Motorsports aside from Jimmy. As you can see, William Byron outside the top 20. Tyler Reddick, your pole sitter, ended up finishing 18th. Matt DiBenedetto also did not have a very good day here today. And Corey LaJoie was the only DNF of the race. And the point standings should be in the comments. Caleb is in charge of the points. But congratulations to Clint Boyer on the win. Again, his 2nd in a row on this channel. But his 1st in the BMRN LTP Pro Series. And also sponsored account Jacob Hersner's 2nd win on this channel. The other one came in the LTPSS season opener at Fresno. But this will also be his 1st BMRN sanctioned win. So congratulations to him as well. I've forgotten what race is next. I think it's Houston. I think we're going to Houston next. And that will be on Caleb's channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Left Turn Productions, signing out.